Hey everyone, it's Nadia from Leah Dia Designs, and I'm back with another video. Today we are going to test out something new, or at least something new to me, that I received. So Let's Resin sent over this box of alcohol ink. So this is their alcohol ink. As you guys know, I don't use a lot of alcohol ink. I did it in a video, probably a few videos back, where I made these flowers. Let me grab that. So I made these guys here, but this was with different alcohol inks. So that was with the Pinata brand alcohol inks. So I made these guys here, which all turned out really pretty. So they sent over these, and right away they have 26 colors in their box, which is a lot compared to the Pinata brand. And I know there's probably reasons why Pinata has a smaller range, or at least available in Canada, there's a smaller range. But I was very intrigued by the fact that there's so many different colors in this set. So I thought, why not? Let's try them out. And one of the tests that we'll be doing, which I'm going to have to do a follow-up later on, is going to be on if any of these colors fade. So for now, we're just going to be testing these, but we're going to be testing them with another box of alcohol inks that Let's Resin sent over, and this is their opaque alcohol inks. Now, these I have never tried. So these ones already have, like, they're not clear. So I guess they have, like, I don't know if it's just white mixed in with them or something, but they are more of an opaque color. So if you compare that to like this alcohol ink, you can actually see that it's pretty much transparent. And then compared to this one, and these are both kind of pinkish red colors, so dark magenta and a peach red. So you can kind of see the difference there. So, but I have definitely never tried these, like, at all, ever. So this box again comes with 24 colors. So again, a lot of color options in here, and very, very pretty ones as well. Like, let's shake this one up. So you can see that one's like a really pretty blue. There's some nice greens and purples and things in here. So these ones I need to shake up because I haven't done that yet. But let's see if I can get that. So some pretty colors. This one's raspberry. So what I'm going to do is, again, because I'm new to well, both of these products, is I want to try to make more of these type of coasters, but using the two different types of alcohol ink. So now these ones come with their Sinker White. Now when I made these ones, I didn't use the alcohol ink, or at least if I did, I mixed it with pigment paste, like the white pigment paste. I'm not going to be using pigment paste today because I just want to see what these alcohol inks alone can do on their own. So this set comes with two of the Sinker White, so I will be using the Sinker White that comes with this set. And then this set here, let me just double check. It does have a white, but it's just called white. It's not a Sinker White, it's just white. So I'm going to be trying these ones separately without using any other whites or anything like that in them. So just to kind of see, and again, this is just an experiment because I'm new to alcohol inks, just to kind of see what we get with that. So yeah, so let's just be a quick time-lapse video because I can't talk when I'm doing resin because I'm going to have all my protective gear on, but this, you guys can kind of watch what I'm going to be doing. And then at the end of the video, we will come back and see what we have. So let's get started. Okay, so we're back and it is the next day. So now these are ready to come out of the mold. So as you saw in the time lapse, I mixed up some resin. I use 1:1 Artist Thin resin from Counterculture DIY. And so I mixed up enough for the 4, and I mixed a little bit separately with some glitter in it for the edges, and then I also mixed a little bit separately for the 2 different whites, so the regular alcohol ink or the sinker white, and then the opaque white. And I put those in separate little cups as well, and the rest of it all got poured into the mold. And once I did that, got some bubbles out with the heat, and then we went ahead and dropped in our colors. So for this side, I used the Let's Resin dark magenta and blue for this side. And then for the other side, I tried to find similar colors, which were purple and cobalt blue. And so yeah, I just wanted to try to get them similar. I mean, obviously they're not going to be the same, they're not the same colors, they're actually meant to be different, but I wanted to just kind of see, you know, a little bit, just some similarity, hopefully. I mean, hopefully, I was just thinking that I don't want the colors to be the thing that, you know, we judge them on. We want to judge them on how they look, how the flowers look based on the different type of alcohol ink. So again, so everything seems like it's cured really nicely. I was a little bit concerned. I'm always a little bit concerned with alcohol inks if I use too much, but these seem to be fine. So, all right, let's go ahead and get them out. So let's start with the regular alcohol ink first. Okay, and again, I used the white that came with it. So I used the Sinker white, and I did use Molds and Shapes holographic mold for this. So that looks kind of cool. It's got a much softer look. So if we look back at the one I did before, and again, I think this is mostly because of the white, using the Sinker white. Like the one I used before where I used pigment paste, you'd see the white is just a lot sharper in how it disrupts the alcohol inks, whereas this seems like it has a bit of a softer look, which is also very cool. So let's see the other one. Yep, same idea here. It doesn't sink as much, at least for me. It didn't sink as much as we get with the pigment paste. So again, you can actually see full whites in there. Definitely don't have it as much here. Now, I also looks like I didn't put as much alcohol ink on this one as I did this one. So that could be it too. Because even on this one, we got a little bit of the whites coming through, but not as much. So this one was a little bit darker. Now this one, let's see how these guys turned out. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. And then the other one. Also really neat. So this one was the last one that got done. So the resin was starting to set up a little bit more. And you can see it held its shape a little bit more than some of the others. So potentially, if you wait a little bit longer, you can get a little bit more kind of structured detail in the flowers. But in any case, the big thing I wanted to look at was the differences in the transparent and in the opaque. And really there isn't a ton, because when you add the Sinker in here, you're actually kind of creating a similar look to this. Because if you look at them side by side, you're actually, especially with flowers, I mean, I think if you just did drops, you're going to get a different look. But for flowers, you're getting actually something pretty similar, because you're adding that opaque white. And because it's the Sinker white, it spreads a lot more. It's not actually holding its shape the way that pigment paste does. So it's actually creating a very similar look. It's a bit more translucent on this side, a bit more watercolor looking. And this one, similar, but the colors are obviously a little bit more bold. So being that they're opaque. All right, so that was the experiment for today. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tried the opaque whites, or sorry, the opaque alcohol inks? And if you did, what experiences do you have with them? Do you like them? Do you prefer them over the transparent? For me personally, I don't know. I think I still like the transparent. Now, I kind of want to do another test where I use, the colors, but then I use pigment paste white. So then this way I can see what the difference is there in terms of how it looks with the sharper white. Again, so like with this, or even with some of these, you can kind of see that they, it just gives more definition in the flower itself. It's almost, almost more petal-like than these ones. With these ones, I find it's a little bit more washed out. And again, maybe it's just because it's my first time and I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, I might want to try another one where I use the same, or the same two products with the colors, and instead of using their whites, I use pigment paste white, and see what kind of a difference that does make. So anyway, so that might be another video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to try that. And yeah, so, and like I said, if you have tried alcohol inks and you have any suggestions or any experiences you want to share, any knowledge you want to share, I'd love to hear it. Like I said, I'm definitely not an expert with alcohol inks, mainly just playing around with it to see how they look. And yeah, so all right guys, well, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, or at least it gave you some idea of the difference between the two products. So, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.